no matter how big your storm is, God will calm the waves. No matter how big your storm is, what you're going through, the situations, the trials, whatever you're going through, no matter how large they may be, it seems like there's going to be no end. You're going through it constantly. You don't see that light at the end of the tunnel. That light at the end of the tunnel will appear, because you know what's going to happen? God's going to calm the waves. Those huge tidal waves, storms of life that are, you think they're crashing down on you. You think they're going to break you. You're going to be dashed to pieces. You think it's the end. You think you'll never get through this. No, those are lies from the enemy. God is going to calm the waves. See, here's the thing. God is refining you, strengthening you through it all. Like the saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Well, that is very true with the trials we go through. It does strengthen us. Also, God does teach us things through those storms that rage through our lives. So just never forget that, guys. And I know, I have so many of these quotes down there that people are probably like, well, you talk about the storms of life a lot. Yeah, because I think people need this reminder, including myself sometimes. And, I think a big problem is, we don't talk about people's trials, the trials that every single person in existence goes through. I don't think it gets talked about nearly enough, because nobody wants to focus on that. Everybody thinks that life is always going to be peaches and cream 24/7. It's always going to be perfect, everything else. And it just doesn't work that way. And I see that preached in quite a few churches. These pastors sugarcoat, candy coat everything. Oh, you're not going to suffer persecution. You're not going to go through trials. Everything's just going to be sugar, sprinkles, and rainbows. And that's a bunch of nonsense, because obviously people that actually believe that have never read a Bible 5 minutes, because if they did, they'd see that that's a lie just in of itself. We are going to go through trials. Jesus said that we would go through trials, we would go through persecution, but to take heart that He's already overcome the world. We will have troubles, but to take heart, He's already overcome the world. And that's what we need to do when we go through these troubles. Just take heart. Jesus already overcame this world. He will help us get through. He'll never leave us. He'll never forsake us. He will calm the waves. So just keep your faith in God above. I love you guys. You have a blessed day.